husband recently abandoned me and our 3 daughters just 3 months ago, apparently because I'm fat, ugly, and boring. And while I may not be all those 3 things, maybe I'm 2, but definitely not the 3.
That is a really sad video. Don't let anyone tear you down, all in the name of relationship or marriage. Don't let anyone bring down your self-esteem, all in the name of relationship and marriage. This lady is in a marriage with this man. She's giving this man 3 kids, and the man has the audacity to say all that to her. If I'm not mistaken, there's a high probability that this man made her the way she is. The marriage made her the way she is. Because for some women, once they give birth, their body changes drastically and it becomes a struggle to go back to how they used to be. The man is so insensitive to use such words on her. He even went to the length of abandoning her and her kids because she looks that way. That's why I always say, put yourself first. People change. People do change.
Okay, this is it. If you are dating a man that is body shaming you, that is a man that is immature. What do I mean by that? If you're with a man that's tearing you down, that's talking about your body, saying that you're fat, you need to lose weight, talking about you got stretch marks and that's disgusting, putting you down, that is a man that does not care anything about you.
She's very right with that statement. If a man cares about you, I don't think he will say nasty things to you. I don't think he will focus on tearing you down, bringing down your self-esteem. People that say bad things to people are struggling with insecurity. They are just projecting. It tells you how some men think, how some men reason. You hear some men come online, say nasty things about women. Women get expired once they hit 30, they have the prize. Forgetting that men also hit 30. They forget that men also age. Aging is not just for women alone. Men also age. And they forget that those challenges that women are facing, men also face same challenges. They use those nasty things they say about women to cover their insecurities. But I don't think he's covering it. It screams projection. You are projecting. You're dealing with insecurities. So why would you say nasty things to someone you got married to? It's crazy. This woman has given you 3 kids. You abandoned her because you feel like she looks a certain way. Women, put yourself first. Put yourself first is very important. Be it in marriage or in relationship. Always put yourself first.
Because when a man cares about you, he wants to build you up and not tear you down. And your self-esteem, how you see you, is key. Do not allow anyone to talk to you like that and make you feel bad about you, because it's a direct attack against your self-esteem. Do not ever accept that. That's my tip.
Men will have sex with the ugliest woman because they detach. You ever seen a man who cheated on somebody with somebody that looked like, who did it and why? They don't look at their face. They're focused on one thing. They have one goal. Why can't y'all do the same?
Never live your life to please a man. Never live your life and make it all about a man. A man will leave you if that's who the man is. No matter how pretty you are, if he wants to leave, he will leave. If he wants to cheat on you, he will cheat on you. A man that is after sex does not care how the lady looks if he wants to cheat. All he's concerned about is how he's going to get satisfied sexually. Do not make your life all about men. Don't make a man the center of your life, because you're most likely to regret it.
It's not even all about looks, because women are compassionate and we fall in love with ugly men all the time. I have, and I was fully aware he was ugly. But beware when you do that, because you just raised his stock and now all the bad bitches are curious, like, what does she see in this ugly motherfucker? Now he done got too big for his britches and treating you like you the ugly one. Now you crying and your friends are looking at his picture and looking back at you like, with all that judgment, you gonna embarrass me in front of my people like that?
I'm one person that don't believe that anyone is ugly, because I believe everyone has got something that makes them beautiful. But when you're judging based on facial looks, physical appearance, I guess people have reasons why they call people ugly. There's something I've noticed over time due to people's stories and all that. Men that have low self-esteem, when they get with women that are of high value, women that have got high standard for themselves, over time, most of those men end up cheating. They end up cheating on their women with so many other ladies, because when a woman gets with a man that is not looking so good, a man that has low self-esteem and all that, other women around become curious, like she rightly said. Oh, what's so special about this guy? Okay, it could be that this guy has something that we cannot see. Let's go after him. That's when you have a lot of women chasing after the guy. Have you noticed that when people get into a relationship, all of a sudden they become attractive to people out there? Everyone wants to date them. Everyone wants to become a third party in that relationship. So do not sell yourself short. Don't do something that's going to bite you. Being with a man that has a low self-esteem, that's you elevating the man. And we've spoken about women elevating men, women building men. What usually happens at the end of the day, they dump them and move on with other people. So this case is not a different one. Although the one we've spoken about has to do with money, don't build a man up with your money. You being with a man that has low self-esteem is still you elevating the man. It's still you building a man's confidence. Once you're done building a man's confidence, he's most likely to cheat on you because you were a confidence booster. You've boosted his confidence. You've leveled him up. Just be careful.
You know that the wrong man will make you ugly. And by ugly, I mean he will take your health. Girl, listen. I'm talking from experience right now. You're gonna get tooth problems, hair loss. Like, I see so much girls on TikTok that are having like thinner hair after the breakup or even in the relationship. A lot of women get bad skin. A lot of women gain weight or they lose weight and they just start to look unhealthy because the man is stressing you, and stress is not good for the body, right? And you know, I'm asking myself right now, why are we doing this? Like, why? And why do we feel bad when we want a provider man who loves us?
Never neglect yourself in a relationship. Being in a relationship is not the ultimate. It's not the end of life. There is more to life than being in a relationship. Do you get? Relationship should be a bonus. For me, this is how I view this word. We are here for a reason. If you find someone that is going to make your life easier, you be with that person in a relationship or in marriage. But your life, your purpose is not all about that relationship. But what people do, they make all their life about the relationship. Then they have kids, they make their life all about the kids, all about the relationship, and then they forget themselves. They forget that God created them here. God brought them here for a reason, and they get lost in the process of everything. They forget who they are, they forget their purpose, they forget their dreams and aspiration. A lot of women are in this position. A lot of women do this. You will see a pretty looking young girl get into a relationship and she becomes a shadow of herself. She forgets her skincare, she forgets taking care of herself. She's overwhelmed with house chores, taking care of a grown-up man that becomes a baby to her, her kids. She has no time for herself. Please, you have to make conscious effort to take care of yourself, conscious effort to look after yourself. If you're with a good man, that man will support you, that man will help you reduce the load so you can have time to take care of yourself. Even if you're not with a good man, you have to make that conscious effort to put yourself first and take care of yourself. It's very important, because if you die, life will continue. That man will not mourn you more than 6 months. He will hop onto the next lady. So what's the whole point of sacrificing your life because of a man? Because most men don't care.
No, but we do not talk enough about how the wrong man will make you ugly. And you might be wondering, how does this random girlie on the internet know this? That's because it happened to me, babes. It happened to me. Jump scare warning. That doesn't even look like me. Who is that? Like, who is that with the fried hair, the acne, the moon face? My teeth literally shifted. I had to get Invisalign after this relationship. Again, this doesn't even look like me. My face is so swollen. Obviously, my hair was fried off because I was bleaching it. My eyes are puffy. My nose was puffy. Also, at this time, I had the worst TMJ. Like, my health was declining. My skin was declining. You could just see that I just wasn't healthy. For reference, this is me now. Look at what 2 years of being single has done to my skin and my hair and my complexion. Look at that reduction in swelling. Baby girl, if your man is making you uglier, if that man is making you ugly, it is time to go. It is time to leave, because you are doing charity work, okay? You are not doing the Lord's work. You are doing charity work.
That man is making you ugly. I hate to be the one to tell you, but if it's getting to the point that you're getting Oh my God. This is the truth. And I didn't know anyone else had actually experienced this, but I didn't realize it until it was about 2 or 3 weeks out from when my ex left me for the true love of his life. You know, his mother, imagine that. But my best friends came to me and said, oh my God, you're de-aging. And I was like, well, what does that mean? And they said, that man is killing you or was killing you. And now your body is able to recover. Literally, I looked back at pictures from like a year and a half, and I looked wretched. And it was because of all the stress, all of the angst. I had bags under my eyes. I had wrinkles. I had acne. My hair was falling out. And because he was gone, my body was able to finally heal. And now that I'm with a partner that loves me and takes care of me, like, my skin is glowing. I have no bloat. My hair has just started filling in, and it's just so strong, and it's not worth it. That man is killing you, not just making you ugly, probably making you look old too. But let me tell you something, as soon as you leave and cut off that toxic relationship, don't go back. Like, you can heal, your body can heal, and you can go back to being the gorgeous creature that you are. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Unless you want to have to pay for Botox and a facelift well before your time, don't stay. It's not worth it.
Relationship is supposed to make your life easier, but that's not what a lot of women are getting these days. Did women ever have it easier with relationship? I don't think so. Stress is a big killer. Stress can damage your skin. Stress can make you ill. Stress can cause a whole lot of problem, a whole lot of damages to your body. When you get into a relationship, ideally, your partner is supposed to assist so life can be easier for the both of you. But that's not what we get most of the time. With the whole patriarchy system, women are supposed to carry the load and make a man's life easier. It's like women become the bin, the dumping bag, the bin bag where men throw their load, their frustration, everything on, and women are expected to carry everything. On top of that, women are expected to have kids. Having one child alone is too much work. So women don't just have one child alone. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even more than that. How then do you expect that woman to be happy? How then do you expect the woman to flourish? How then do you expect the woman to be at her best? How then do you expect the woman to glow? The stress is too much. The workload is too much. And if it is in a setting that the man believes in the patriarchy system, the kind of marriage that the patriarchy system exhibits, then the woman is gone because she is literally carrying the load of the man, serving her kids, and she becomes a shadow of herself. She has no life. She's not existing for herself, but existing for other people. That is a killer. You are killing yourself.
Doesn't it bother you that our mothers are still in marriage, but many of their daughters are divorced? It goes to show that as far as marriage is concerned, there is something fundamental we are missing in our generation.
Marriage is what society used to domesticate women, to dull their senses, to reduce their intuition. Now hear me out. I am not saying this is for all marriage, but in some marriage, a woman lose a sense of their self. They don't know who they are anymore. And if and when that marriage ends, the woman is like totally and absolutely lost because her senses, her intuition is no longer there. Now, marriage is good if you're the one who define what your marriage is and the sacred container that you want to build. But if it's the patriarchy way, it's to domesticate you. It's to make you into a good woman according to their standard.
His question is obviously one-sided. Why is he focusing on the women alone? This is to tell you that that is how a lot of men think. Women are supposed to be the ones to carry marriage. Women are supposed to be the ones to take all the nonsense or trash, everything that is happening in marriage. Women are supposed to be the ones to fix marriage. Men are supposed to be the big babies. the people that are pampered in the marriage. His reasoning says it, or his question says it, or why is he focusing on women? Why is he not asking men the question? He's a man, so he should ask men. Why women? It speaks volume. Why women? Like the lady rightly said, marriage, the patriarchy marriage, is designed to domesticate women. Like I earlier said, the stress you get from being a domestic worker is a lot. The stress you get from being a homemaker is a lot. The stress you get from being a partner, being a wife, being a mother, it's a lot. And with the patriarchy system kind of marriage, men are not designed to assist you. You are there to assist a man and make the man achieve his dreams and aspiration, because women are not viewed to be people that are supposed to have dreams and aspiration. Women are supposed to be homemakers, like the guy that gave the commencement speech said at St. Benedictine College, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. That is how a lot of men view women. You're not supposed to have your own dreams. You're not supposed to have your own money. You're supposed to be at the man's beck and call and worship the man, serve the man, assist the man in achieving his own dream. The reason why women of these days are running away from marriages is because they are woke. They know better. They are putting themselves first. They are prioritizing their health, their well-being. They've come to the realization of the game the patriarchy system is playing on them, using marriage as a cover. Like I said, they use marriage to enslave women. They use marriage to force women into slavery. It's always a man buying a slave, and the slave is the woman. So they use marriage to make it look nice. Why do you think a lot of men feel like they own women? Especially in Nigeria, oh, I'm married to you, I own you. They have that mentality. Because it's a slave and master relationship. They just bought you. They paid your bride price. They bought you. But they use marriage, the word marriage, to decorate it. It's going to sound nice, pleasing to the ears. If you want to get married, make sure the person you're getting married to has the right mindset. The person is not thinking about slave and master relationship. The person is seeing it as partnership. You guys are coming together to build something, to enhance each other's life, to make life easier for the both of you. Not him dumping his excesses, his luggages, his baggages, everything on you and expecting you to propel him forward, to project him forward, to make life easier for him while you suffer. You need to get it right from the beginning. The man's mindset is very important.